Hey guys, it's Pierre from Spider TV. Well, today's a big day for us. We're announcing the dates for the 2016 Spider Odyssey. I've got my notes with me right here because a couple of things I need to go through. 2015 was our first event. It was a huge success. We didn't want to have 300 or 400 people show up. No pretension, but we thought if we put on a good event, all these months in advance, it was like 8 or 9 months in advance, we might get more than a couple of hundred people showing up. So what we did is that last year we limited the number of riders to 200, which is something that we're doing again this year. It's not about the quantity, but it's about the quality. It's about the rides, it's about the relationships that you're going to be building, and the special places that we're going to take you. So what did we do in 2015? Well, last year we had 138 spiders for 192 people that came through on those 2 days. Now this year, we learned from last year. Last year there were 3 people putting on this event. I had some help. Lydia was helping me out. My friend Claude was there as well last year. A little bit of help from my dad and my family, but there was only a small number of people putting this event on. It was still a huge success. This year, 18 people in this committee are going to put on your Spider Odyssey 2016. So it's going to be better. I was going to say bigger and better, but it's going to be better. That's it. That's all. We're going to have the first 200 riders that reserve are going to be the people attending. So this is how it's going to go. When you're watching this video at the same time, I'll have release on www.spidertv.net and spiderodyssey.net. You're going to find the PDF file to register for this event. It's not an event that you can register at the last minute. Think of it like buying tickets to a concert months in advance. That's the best way I can describe it. What are you going to get this year? You get a ton of activities. I got my little paper here to go through them. Let me run on Thursday. First of all, this year, not 2 days, but it's 3 days of official riding and activities plus 1 optional day. I've noticed in most of the events that we attend that usually the Sunday is a day where people leave and go back, but there's always riders that stay behind that wanted more. So this year, we're going to have the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be an optional day where we ad-lib a little bit, meaning that whatever riders are leftovers, we're going to be meeting in the morning and we'll decide where to take you. We already have volunteers staying behind to take care of all the riders that want to have that extra day. Let me give you a little idea. We're going to be coming back with rides, but more rides, better than ever. On the Thursday, you get a choice of a total of 5 different rides. And what we've decided to do with the committee this year is break them down in half days, meaning that you get rides that leave in the morning that go from 8 o'clock till 11:30, and you have rides that leave just around lunchtime. So if you want to get a short ride in, you can do it in the afternoon, you can do it in the morning, but if you want to ride all day, you can actually ride both of those rides. And they'll be coming back the following day for the Friday at the same time. And for hardcore riders, what we learned last year, and sometimes they want to go further out. So we'll have a ride as well that will be going for the whole day. So that's for Thursday. Now, there's no dinner organized on Thursday night. It's going to be something that's left to everybody's liking. We at least wanted one night where you could pick and choose where you want to go eat. Friday, we're kicking it off again with rides in the mornings and afternoons, and we're alternating them with the day prior to that. So you get to pick and choose other rides that you didn't do on the first day, even if you went in the morning or the afternoon. So that's going to be available for you. And then again, on the Friday, we have a different long ride that's available. So you'll get lots of choices. Everybody's going to be back though for around 3:30, 3:45. Why? Because we're coming back with the bus ride and dinner in all Quebec City. Last year, this was a huge hit for us. We left Manoir du Lac de Lage in school buses. We had 3 school buses full of riders that took you downtown and brought you back as well. So you didn't have to bother with the spider and the parking and everything else. This year, we're going to a place that's called Les Voûtes du Cavour. Les Voûtes du Cavour is situated in all Quebec City, but at the bottom part. Quebec City is on like 2 levels. There's a level right next to the St. Lawrence River, and then the mountains and the cliff, and then there's the old Quebec on top of it. This time we're going at the bottom part, and the reason we're going to visit this, these are really nice vaults. 350-year-old vaults that have been turned into reception halls. So even if you're in the Quebec or Montreal area, there's a good chance you haven't seen these, because the only time that you get access to these vaults is that if you reserve as a group, which we have done for you guys. Now for Saturday. Well, Saturday last year we had a big cornhole tournament, which was a big hit as well. People enjoyed doing that. We had really nice weather, which helped a lot, and we had a crazy treasure hunt for 15 minutes to find about 60 prizes. There was like $3,500 worth of prizes. Everybody running around a designated area that was about the size of a football field or a soccer field, and people just went nuts for 15 minutes trying to find all these we had little medallions with a Spider TV logo and a number. When you found that medallion, you would actually run back to the starting point and collect a prize. We would hold you for about 30 seconds, and then you'd be off again to try to find another prize. People really enjoyed that. It put a lot of smile on people's face. It was a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. So we're actually coming back with those 2 events for the Saturday. We have a special ride for Saturday. We're going to go to Quebec Citadelle. It's like a monument, if you want, in old Quebec City. So we have somebody, our friend Martin Rude, who actually works in that area, and he's going to be taking charge of that ride. So on the Saturday, it's going to be 1 ride only, but lots of different groups. Now, to be able to take advantage of this special ride and this special place, we have a limited access of spiders. So for these rides, we're going to break it down in 3 groups of about 15 spiders each, no more. So the people, if you want this ride on the Saturday, you're gonna have to reserve and choose it. Maybe, if possible, in the next coming months, if we have more demand than we can meet, we'll try to organize additional groups. But we will have an optional ride for the Saturday if these rides, these groups get booked out. So, Saturday, everybody's going to meet for once again our special barbecue in Stoneham City. It's a little village right next to Manoir du Lac de Lage. Last year, once again, we almost had 200 people at this barbecue, where me, my friends, and family served you a nice lunch. Forget the hamburgers, forget the hot dogs. This were salads, we had rice, we had the chicken brochettes. So it was a really nice break from things. Everybody gathered downtown in a special designated area where we were alone. We had access to the washrooms, to the bathrooms. We had shelter. We had the tables outside. It was a nice place. We're actually going back there. Once we finish around 1:30 on the Saturday after lunch, what we're going to do is we're going to head back. All maybe 150 spiders. Everybody heads back at the same time. We go back to Manoir du Lac de Lage, where that cornhole tournament, the treasure hunt, will be waiting for you. Saturday night as well, coming back with a dinner at Manoir du Lac de Lage. That was a huge hit for us as well last year. Almost everybody attended this dinner. It was underneath a beautiful white tent at Manoir du Lac de Lage, and we had access just for us. So we didn't even have to share the space with anybody else. So Sunday comes around. You don't want to leave. It's nice weather. You want to stick around. You want to ride. We'll be taking care of you. This year, lots of volunteers. Everybody's going to be wearing a different color shirt from the rest of the Spider Odyssey guests, so they'll be easy to spot. We're going to come back for American friends with bilingual volunteers that can help you out if you get stuck in French somewhere. So that's going to be, we thought that was a nice touch for our guests from the United States. We're coming back with that as well. Let me see. Apart from that, it's just going to be better and a smoother running organization. Everybody pitching in. We're going to give you some time as well on the Thursday night to take advantage of the beautiful pool that's at the Manoir du Lac de Lage. You've got one inside, outside. You have saunas, spas, lots of services. You can get a massage, get a foot treatment, get a face treatment, anything that you want there for the ladies or the men. So they'll take care of you as well. Like I said last year, everybody thought I was going to try to sell them a vacuum cleaner when I said these were going out fast. The rooms at Manoir du Lac de Lage, last year we had on average about 45 to 50 rooms, if I remember correctly. This year we have almost the whole hotel to ourselves. We have about 72 or 73 rooms available for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So when this comes out, when you see this video, you'll want to reserve at Manoir du Lac de Lage. Now the password is Spider TV, and you get the discount rate of $129 instead of $169. That's in Canadian dollars. If you're from the United States, you're going to be loving this deal. Apart from that, registration for Spider Odyssey. We know that we're different from the other writing groups and the other activities that you have. I won't name them, but you know, everybody's got a different way of doing things. At Spider Odyssey, we need you to register early. Why? Because we're not a big, rich organization. There's lots of deposits to be given out for these places to be able to secure them. You know, I'm not a rich man by any means. So to have all the money to put those thousands and thousands of dollars of deposits, we need you to register early and pay via PayPal invoice that we're going to be sending out. And like last year, you get your Spider Odyssey tickets. So that's the way we're going to go again this year. Like I said, if you wait till January or February, you might just miss out on Spider Odyssey. Why? Because it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. We want a small event where we can meet up with everybody. I can almost remember everybody's name. I can shake some hands and we can have some personal time. If you want a place where you get all your things pimped up, well, unfortunately, we're only going to have maybe a couple of vendors. They haven't been determined yet. I'll be putting them up on the website. I'll be sending it out by email, but I can't promise that we're going to have a whole bunch of vendors. It's not that type of event. This is about the community, and this is about the writing and relationship. That's the vision that we took. It was a huge success for us last year, and that's why we're coming back with the same formula this year. So, thanks for bearing with me. I'm almost out of breath. I hope I covered everything. Keep coming back to Spider TV for news and updates. I'll be taking all the rides one by one, making a video about that ride as well to give you an idea. But on the registration form, you'll already see a little sample of what it is. And in closing, with the credits of this video, stay tuned. When I finish talking, I'll be putting up on the screen shots of the map of where the rides are going to take you with the name of the map. You can then go on Google for now and take a little bit of information of where we're going to go. So stay tuned. This video is going to run a little bit longer, and for maybe a minute or two, I'll be running those information about the rides to help you choose. Guys, thanks for watching. My name is Pierre, and you're watching Spider TV.